Hi, welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, July 24th of 2025. I'm Gio Benacourt, and this is a recording done by Vantage Markets. We're doing it about 45 minutes prior to the USA session open. Well, big tech earnings are off to an auspicious start with Google parent Alphabet and Tesla, the electric car maker led by Elon Musk. Both give clues about the outlook for the rest of the gang. Both companies beat Wall Street expectations, but their stocks have struggled this year. Their core business faced clear threats. For one, Google's signature search is being attacked by artificial intelligence bots like ChatGPT, and Tesla is getting hit by the loss of green subsidies and fierce competition from Chinese rivals. So, with that being said, we're actually having this season starting with a bang. So, it is easy to say that obviously with this scenario, things should continue to move higher. I mean, that will be our speculation or our obviously our analysis. Looking at yesterday's fluctuation, we saw how the market came in and basically met the previous high, our all-time high, beating our both levels of resistance. But today the market has opened gap down. That could be profit taken from switching off sessions, right? It was closed, and the market continues to retrace. So, looking at this, levels of resistance will be basically obviously that all-time high, today's high as well, and from now on, from this as a second level, we'll use levels that could would mean we'll look at it as psychological. So 23,400-ish, well, actually 23,500, sorry, right around there. That will be our level, our second level, if the market does continue to move higher. Obviously, profit take will be taking place. So therefore, let's take a look. Let's use 23,300 as our first level of support and see if the market will reverse from here. And as our second level, let's use those swing lows, close to the swing lows. Obviously, yesterday the market did open with a tiny gap down, closed, market moved higher. So will that be the same scenario? Market opening much more produce gap down and then a swing high to close, a swing to close that gap and continue move pushing forward, pushing lower. So actually, well, 2350 is going to be our second level of support for today. Speculating that will be where the market could find that support as companies does report. The S&P as well, moving higher, all-time highs, new all-time highs actually. So therefore 64.25 and then 64.50, then 63.75, right about the middle of yesterday's fluctuation, and 63.50. So as you look at it, I'm using 25 basis points increments. So let's see if that will be the case for the S&P. Dow as well closed above our first level, rejected our second, so we're gonna leave that second as our first, and 45,400 ish. 44,800, and then I'm going to use that 20-day moving average as our second level of support for the Dow. Taking a look at crude oil, we're looking to do a little bit of a rebound here yesterday, so that seems to be a reversal move so far on this daily chart stick candlestick. So let's use that in the 20-day moving average. The 50 is actually above the market right now, so let's see if that will be 65 again. It's going to be our first level, and then yesterday's swing low, our second. Let's see if this will cause good pressure on the Nasdaq. Remember, there's a correlation between the Nasdaq and crude oil. As the crude oil pushes higher, the Nasdaq will drop, and vice versa. Now, Nat Gas as we were selling yesterday, it had a pretty good move to the downside. Open gap up today, basically has been closed. So I'm gonna leave my first level, $3 psychological. I'm just gonna put up like a 5 cent differential here. As far as resistance, I'm gonna use 315 and then 320. Doing a pretty tight range here for Nat Gas. So far, just a rebound of that swing low, of that parabolic movement lower. So let's see if it'll continue to move higher, or will it find that resistance at those levels. Gold, well, gold seems to be retracing so far. Let's see if it will be able to get the chart loaded here. All right, come on, gold. Seems to be holding on. All right, let's see. Here it comes. All right, so we have gold. So gold yesterday opened. You see a little head fake here. So and then it just continued to move lower, breaking our first level of support. Today it opened gap up. It was basically obviously closed, and it continues to push lower. So I'm going to use the 20 and the 50, and then the upper Bollinger Band as my first level of resistance, and then yesterday's open, which makes it a double top here. So let's see how much lower will gold. That's a pretty V-shaped reversal. So let's see if it'll find support around this volume cluster that is made last week. Then we have silver. So I'm gonna tighten up my levels of resistance first, because we are looking for a move lower in silver. I'm gonna use this swing high here as a possible level of support. Trade below 39 psychological. Let's see if that will be a place where silver finds buyers to support that level, that push lower. Then we have copper. So copper has yesterday it fluctuated higher than that swing high made on July 8th. So let's just use the upper Bollinger Band, 570 first level of support, and then 560. Seems to be coming back. We are in overbought territory, so that will be a place to keep an eye on it as the RSI goes back into its level. Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin is basically choppiness. Yesterday made a double top with the wicks. So I'm gonna tighten up our levels of support, or actually I'm gonna leave it here same. I think this is gonna continue to rebound between the resistance and the support level, the first levels. That's my speculation, at least. So obviously euros fluctuate. We did a head fake also towards our second level of resistance, but it betrayed. So 118, and then I'm gonna tighten up the first level of support. Profit taken could be obviously happening right now. We did open gap down. It has been closed. So let's see how much of that momentum to the downside will be sustained as it reaches the 20-day moving average. Also, a gap down on the pound. So I'm going to use these levels right here. Then 50-day moving average. Let's see how we do in dollar index. The dollar index 97.5, and is recovering. I'm gonna use this levels right here as support. It's right now. So the 20-day moving average is actually rejecting that swing high or that move higher. Let's see if it'll sustain itself below the 20-day moving average, which is the medium of the Bollinger Bands, or is it going to make an attempt at reaching that level that I placed of 97.5? So as we see momentum building up and the RSI creeping above 50, that's a momentum indicator to the upside. So we need to keep that in mind, and then we'll see a continuation pressure on the metals and on the currencies. That's it for today. Have a great trading day. I'll see you tomorrow.